Say what you like about the coronavirus pandemic, but it's a proper test for our generation. I mean, I thought the KFC chicken shortage of 2018 was bad, but this is a whole other level. I mean, it's almost that times 2. It's a bit like being in a war, except instead of being up against Adolf Hitler and the Nasties and the Luftwaffe blitzing the shit out of towns in black and white, we're fighting a sort of alien football from another dimension that tries to fly up your nose. You can't see it, so you can't shoot at it or shout at it to go away. I mean, you can't even duck.
No one knows exactly where it came from, although there's a theory someone bought it at a market in China and then spread it around the world. To be honest, it's a scandal it was even on sale in the first place. Next time someone starts flogging a virus, they need to make sure the instructions are a lot clearer, because I'm not going through this again.
Some people think it was created in a factory on purpose, like Pringles, but evil, and tiny, and invisible, and flavoured with disease, which Pringles aren't. Although, as far as I'm concerned, the paprika ones might as well be. And if you tried those, fucking shocking.
My mate Paul says the virus is spread by a new 5G phone signal, but the mainstream media is trying to cover that up just because it isn't true. Phone companies say 5G is safe, but they can't know because 5G is totally unlike anything we've seen before, apart from 4G and 3G and 2G and 1G, which I think was called WAP, probably to put us off the scent. Anyway, Paul sent me this really interesting video where David Icke managed to get the message out.
If they start firing out 5G at 60 gigahertz, they're going to have a lot of people who are going to keel over because they can't absorb oxygen.
I thought he was talking out of his arse, but then Paul explained how the phone companies use a Jewish computer to replace everything David Icke says with absolute bullshit in a bid to discredit him. As soon as he said that, the way David Icke doesn't make sense suddenly made sense. It's like seeing through the Matrix, which also runs on 5G. People started setting fire to 5G phone masts to stop the spread and also to stop people being able to ring the hospital, which is important in a pandemic.
Anyway, I don't think people should listen to conspiracy theorists. They should just listen to the proper authorities, like Donald Trump. Trump said maybe you could use disinfectant to cure the virus by getting it into the body somehow.
And then I see the disinfectant, where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection?
Anyway, the press went mental at him for saying that, just because it'd be deadly.
This is so beyond madness.
I mean, the thing is, he's right, because if you kill yourself with bleach, you're immune to the virus forever, and you can rejoin the workforce as like food or something for animals.
He also said the virus doesn't like sunlight, so he asked his experts to look into how you might get sunlight into the body.
And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do, either through the skin or in some other way.
My mate Paul showed me a video of a bloke trying to get sunlight into his body by taking a relaxant that loosened all his orifices and then doing some sort of bum yoga. I say a bloke, it was probably Paul himself, but you couldn't tell because he was in a Spider-Man mask. And I don't know if what he was doing could cure COVID-19, but to be honest, that looked like the least of his worries.